Ever find yourself in a situation where you're wondering, why is this woman not always ready for me when I'm ready to, to do? She's always giving me excuses of like, oh, not today, please. I'm not in the mood. Oh, I'm not feeling fine. Maybe another time. And you keep wondering every time, when would she be ready for you? Well, want to know more? Because in this video, you're going to find out why a woman is not ready to have sex with you, even when you're so ready. Number one, hormone. Now, number one, separate, in fact, woman and horon. Now, 5 and 6 is either she's on her period or she's pregnant, or she has just put to bed, she's best feeding, and all of our hormones, like her system is thrown upside down, and she can't even seem to find herself. Women are always hormonal. I'm not saying this as a scientist. I'm saying this as a woman and as a mom, even as a single girl. Before I got married, sometimes the period comes and it's as if the whole world is coming to an end. The pains, in fact, everything becomes so irritating to you. Now, when you get married and you become pregnant, is a different board game. Also, sometimes you don't even want to be touched. All right. So horn is the number one culprit why she's not always ready for you. Before I continue this line of subject, I'd like to say here that I am referring to sexual relationships within the confines of marriage, right? Please, if you never call license, I know support that. They talk about husband, them, and them wife, okay? Now let's kick it. Another thing that also triggers these things and makes her like completely crushes her ego is contraceptives, like what we call family planning. There are some of these contraceptives that when a woman has it in her body, it kind of like throws her under the bus. Like she doesn't even know where her lip is anymore. She might be with you in a house for 6 months complete, and she won't even, do as a woman or do like say she didn't even see, man. I take myself, for example, right? Ever since I had this implantal inserted into my arm, honestly, it has like completely thrown my libido upside down sometimes. If not because my husband understands, all right? You think that does she not even have the O? Like, what's happening? I understand what this thing does to me. And apart from that, there are other things it does to your body. There are other symptoms it presents with. Okay, so, but this is like one of the things that is going to maybe affect somehow. If there is no understanding, it's going to maybe affect your relationship with your husband. That is why I'm using myself as an example. So hormone is one of the things that if you don't understand this thing and you think that your wife is something else, that is why it's always encouraging to have conversations with your wife, have that discourse, talk about it so that she can open up to you and tell you how she feels. And you can also know the reasons behind every behavior, right? Number 2, how do you smell some men? You don't know that you would have gone out, sweat and all of that. You come back home, it's fine. You come back and you wash up and all of that. But when you don't use good deodorants, I'm not even talking about perfumes here, something as simple as a roll-on, right? When you don't use like roll-on your underarm and you don't shave your underarm, because there's something about using roll-on when you don't shave your underarm and you apply it on, the smell is still going to be there. So it's very important that you shave your underarm and you use a very good drawn so that you can seal whatever sweat smell you're going to break out with, because some women cannot stand this. I telling you the fact for her to really enjoy you, and you need to smell good. The thing is that sometimes you might not even know that this odor or this smell are there. That is why you need some people, you need some very good friends that will tell you, that guy, oh, now you don't know another thing is your mouth, or this one too, is somehow, because you might not know that you have this mouth. Or especially if you're kind of person that you just sit on your computer for 4 hours on the stretch, or even 5 hours on the stretch, and you're walking, you don't even see anything. When you open your mouth, sometimes, try and just know these things are important. Another area, again, is this whole early morning affair. How sometimes the breath it's not breathing. So please, you can keep a mouthwash maybe on the side of your bed when you wake up like that. You can just take a little bit of mouthwash, pour it out, and so that your breath can be fresh when you walk on all these areas. Trust me, you will just see like a tremendous change immediately. This one will be rocket science. It works. all right? She might not tell you, or maybe it depends on your level of openness with each other. I've seen relationships where, couples hardly jokes with each other. Everybody is just like, so in situations like that, when things happen, she tell you. So it's important to take note of all these things. Make sure that it's check, and other part of your body is very okay. Another reason why she might not willingly want to always be there and do it with you is, how do you treat her? Like they say, a woman, when you want to get through to her body, you have to go through her mind. You have to treat her well. What are the things you say? Man, use your words. Your words are so powerful. Some men don't even understand how powerful your words are to a woman, right? Because women are generally moved by what they hear, not all of them, but 98% of women are moved by what they hear. That is how they fall in love. What are you telling them? Use your words, take advantage of that. I'm not saying lie to her or flatter her or say things that are not real, all right, but just say the right words. Not that you won't talk to her for 3 days. You just come back and next you're like, no, just 3, talk to your woman, your words, your mouth, that your words now. There, the magic day, use it. Don't neglect it. Don't say, why would I have to tell her I love her? Don't she know that I love her? If I don't love her, will I be hustling every minute, every day at night to walking in this house and walking outside the house? Yes, all of that she knows, but she also needs to hear it. We try on reassurance men that understand these things. They hardly have problem with all of these things. Talking about if they go get problem for that relationship. No, be all this one to talk about this ones don't pass. Speak the right words to her. Tell her she's beautiful. When you don't tell her all these things, you're melting her heart. And by time it's time for you to, do, she's already ready for you because like psychologically, mentally, she's ready for you. She's pleased by what you say to her and she's waiting. In fact, when you tell her the right words, even when you even make the move, she can meet you. Why? Because she's like down for you. Like they say in Nigeria, she believe you, so use your words. No, ever SL for that area. You see all the Casanova guys, they know this secret. That's why I see them. They have the sweetest of mouth. You can keep 4 or 5 ladies and be lying to them because they know that women are moved by what they hear. So they keep telling them these things. Even when they are broke asses, they can still find women that would fall for that. Why? Because not be her fault. You're telling her the right thing and she's happy carrying the things you're telling her. So these are some of the reasons why you might, anytime you come, she's drawing face and just doing it and her mind is not there. Use your words. Smell good and understand that sometimes genuinely she's not in the mood. Genuinely her hormones are like all over the place. Her emotions are all over the place and she might not be able to do it at that time. And it doesn't mean that she doesn't love you. But when you have understanding of this, you be able to treat her better and be more sympathetic with her. Sometimes, thank you so much for watching. My name is Il. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, thank you for tuning in and for watching. To this very point, coast, please, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. That's how you know that I've posted a new video, right? And that's how this video can be pushed to other people who need contents like this. Stay blessed, stay cheerful as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.